if y'all can, I don't know how to reach. I don't know. It's like if y'all just said we're trying to help. I mean, like help, help. Just really, like honestly, we're trying to help. I mean, is that not obvious? We're not trying to get anything. No notoriety, no nothing. Can't get a thin dime from anything. Yeah, I mean, or digital dime, digital whatnot. What I'm saying? I'm not the. I mean, I'm just saying, like, God, guys, I say, don't be. Yeah, how many shirts do we got to take off our back and give? We can't get a thread back. That's all I've ever been asked. I get a thread. So remember, like when we pull ourselves up by our bootstraps all by ourselves, and now there was no revenge, there's no retaliation, there's no returning sender. Just we might have ancestors, and then it's not our business. And I'm just no. We're not. We're gonna remember that. We're gonna move on to new people. We're gonna remember new. We're gonna give them a chance. Okay, those that would not do absolutely anything for us. Okay. Just walk by. Okay, yeah. How many times are you gonna walk by someone bleeding out and just ignore them, and then go brag about your connection to the divine? Divine. Remember, that's what you understand. That's what the demons call themselves. Even the whatever. Who is this Navajo man? Like defying. Like, no, agriculture is not natural. That's why do you think it's on their pictograms on their pyramids? It caused floods and catastrophes because they're letting you know. Agriculture was introduced along with language. So you stopped your telepathy, greatly interfering, maybe, coming back now, but that's when we stopped. That's when our telepathy ended, when we started speaking with our tongue. But at the same time, they introduced agriculture, okay? The earth knows what to grow. Let woman say there was 30 or 300 seeds or whatever, and the earth knows which ones to grow at which time, how it needs to affect the soil, okay? Yeah, okay, whatever. What was I saying? Okay, so we don't know it's clear audience target individual attacking from their so-called technology, or is it clear audience, or is it our ancestors? I mean, that's how bad it gets. But what I want to say on this walk, what we're not understanding, or what you don't conceive of, is like you're assuming the basis of all your under teachings. Especially the young people. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. Y'all got to listen some. You're assuming you're not understanding the basis of what your teaching stem from. They stem from a universe that doesn't exist. That's one thing. The CGI only supported universe and everything's spinning and hurling around and big banging and everything's an accident. That reality does not exist, nor can. So a lot of your teachings and doctrines stem from that. That's what I'm trying. I don't know how anyone can't see the Dolores Cannon. I'm sorry to pick on her, but it's like, what I'm talking about? It's just like, it's like an oozing lie. It's just, I don't care. Even if we weren't spending her, I was like, there was no way I was ever going to trust her for 1 second. And I guess she was revealed to me with that long, uncomfortable pause there. Yeah, so I don't know if there's just, so we don't know. We don't know if it's that a demon attacking our leg, or is that, their electric technology. We don't know. I don't know. I started put the exact same copies of targeted individuals on my channel and say, "Oh, you're gone." Had no I had any pending. I had no pending penalties. I was starting from zero. All of a sudden, like, oh, they should have found one targeted individual video. They didn't like that, and they shut my channel down. I don't know how y'all keep going. Do you understand? That's what we understand. Y'all get the digital. Y'all want to promise. Y'all want to call patriarchal, genocide, complicit people billions of dollars when I'd be broke if I had $1 billion. Next day, I'm talking about how much money you think it's going to take to get my people just clean water. Ain't got hardly a strip of land now. They're on POW camps. Okay? Yes, and I don't want to go into that. Yes, and they kind of make a formal apology, like, yeah, it's not the children. That doesn't mean it ain't the children's land, because it is the children's land. But yeah, we're not going to do what our parents did. So what were the civilized tribes called? The ones that colonized. The more colonized a tribe was, it was called civilized. And so, like, you're trying to impress, not only you dancing for white people, you're trying to impress them, like, look how colonized we are by taking on slaves of our own. That's got to stop. These stories got to be stopped being told incompletely. All histories, because they all are. But, okay, so the problem is, like we got with Peltier, is Crystal Amanda right? Is she right? Is Leonard Peltier really guilty? Is he? Is that what you see what we can do? Leonard Peltier is like, that's what we can assume. So that's why he's there, because he's actually guilty of what is claimed about. But they do that to all the American Indians, especially the males. They do it to all the American Indians. Like, oh, well, they were actually, they hit a woman or something. They did something to a woman to discredit them, and then they're done. Oh, that's what's happening. Or there's a past life karma thing. So Leonard Peltier is serving some kind of past life karma. And that's the thing where this Dolores Cannon nonsense comes in. Do you see how convenient it is? Just everything can always be about some past life karma. And then they don't tell you your memory was erased by a needle in the hospital if you're born in one of the hospitals. So they don't tell you that. So like, that must be why everything sucks. It's because of the past. I did something in the past I can't remember. Do you see how easy it is? Do you see how easy it is? Okay. Which D, and I don't mean to pick on the, God, huge fan, but like, I mean, which D is the water in? Is water in 3D or 5D? Huh? There has been no, with this 3D, 5D, I'm talking, I mean, the timeline. If we're still in this combustible crude oil, which is there's blood burning vehicles, and still draining your blood and poisoning the water and gouging her, then we're not in a different timeline. Do you understand? We're not in a different timeline worthy of different enough to worthy of consideration. Okay, that's the problem. It's not worthy of consideration if it is slightly different. That's what we're trying to remind y'all. The indigenous cultures, the sincere ones, know what's going on. The water protectors, they know what's going on. And y'all keep wanting to ignore us and tell us what's going on. No, this isn't about karma and past life karma and all that. We've been around the block. This isn't our first rodeo. Right wind, right wind. This isn't our first rodeo. Right wind. Oh, I think the wind is really, the wind's agreeing. The wind. No, this ain't about past life. We're here on missions, and they had to erase that when we were born. Because you know how dangerous it would be. What if we knew exactly what we were supposed to do and where we were supposed to go? Oh, that wouldn't work for them. So just remember this, children and olders. Like, we're not trying to be argumentative. You're saying we have to tell you the truth to help you. This whole universe, there you go, is practically colonized according to the record. And the human has experienced no evolution whatsoever. Again, we have the black and white pictures of babies and incubators. So when we say humanity was reset to the most restrictive conditions, and the most body, that body, like the body was obviously modified to a degree, the most restrictive conditions, the most constrictive, about being locked in to your prison here. And the problem is, no, we're not needing to get out. They have to leave. What a demon wants in the physical, that's what when the demons operate in the physical, they want your minerals. And they bait and switch you with digital information y'all still call money, and the money is actually what they want. And they don't care. They have to rip down the thing is, they're not taking anything. They use those minerals for military dominance instead of spiritual growth. While real people are developing spiritually, growing, whatever, remembering, like in these other dome worlds, green, luscious dome worlds. The demons, the custodians, and the reptilians are wanting all your minerals. So that's what you're missing. That's what a demon actually does. They want to abominate the minerals to control as many other living organisms as possible. So that's why your trees are gone and your water's poisoned. Because they don't care. Because the demons are getting your minerals, which is the actual money, and just leaving us for dead.